the day when you were diagnosed with IBM?
Oh yeah, I do. Like I remember the day Kennedy got shot, World Trade Center, one of those events. And my wife was in Ireland, and it was a result of a muscle biopsy that my neurologist ordered. I had researched the myositis cases. She was just going to have it biopsied for myositis, but I'd researched it and thought that my case looks more like inclusion body myositis based on the incidence of male population over the age of 50.
Inclusion Body Myositis, or IBM, is an autoimmune disease where the immune system attacks the muscles of the body and causes slowly progressive weakness, which will affect primarily swallowing, hand function, and leg strength, causing choking and falls. We really don't understand what causes IBM. We think it's likely a combination of aging, genetics, and environmental exposures, which somehow alter the underlying muscle physiology as well as the immune system. What we know is that when we look at muscle biopsies and look under the microscope, we see what are called inclusion bodies, which are these large collections of aggregated proteins that we think are toxic to muscles. What we also see under the microscopes are inflammatory cells, what we call T cells, that are actually surrounding and attacking muscle cells. It still remains unclear whether IBM is primarily an autoimmune disease caused by the actual T cells that are attacking the muscle.
One of the statistics that has become known is through a Freedom of Information Act request, we found that there are approximately 189 cases of inclusion body myositis among veterans per million people. Compared to the general population, there are only 15 cases per million. The disparity between those two numbers is shocking. The difference between 15 cases per million and 189 cases per million clearly shows that this is a service-connected disability. It is something that, unfortunately, the Veterans Administration has not acknowledged, and as a result, veterans applying for disability benefits have been denied regularly. As you may see, both Augie and myself are both in wheelchairs as we have advanced to the point where we are completely dependent on these wheelchairs. We have lost the muscle mass, and it becomes quite devastating.
And Jim, the interesting thing is that this disease seems to have no specificity about what branch you served in. It affects veterans from Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force. The only commonality between them is that we all served in the service, and we served at different stations or bases around the world.